guys, welcome back to another video. Today it's kind of going to be just a little slow-paced video. I'm going to do what I eat in a day. Don't really follow any sort of diet. It is currently 7:46 if you can see that. I don't know, can you see that? It's Monday. This is kind of a late morning for me to just start my day. I'm usually up out of bed around 6:30. Clearly, I haven't even made my bed. Usually that is one of the first things that I do just because it is in the middle of the room. But yeah, it's just me here again today, and I'm going to start off by making coffee. So let's go. So my mom got me this little espresso machine from Goodwill. It was literally like $5, and I am so grateful for it. So I got this little tamper just off Amazon. It doesn't fit in my espresso cup, and so I just use the back side to tamp it down. If you guys are in Minnesota, this is a game changer. I talked about this in the Waffle Off. If you guys haven't seen that video, I will put it in one of the corners. This maple syrup is the best, and I love putting it in my coffee. I just have a little mason jar, and I'm just gonna put it right over top. That was kind of a lot, but oh well. I'm gonna make this an iced latte, and so gotta put my ice in. Oh, I love when it does that, when it folds up with the silicone right there. So I'm just gonna pop a few of these in. Okay, and then I'm going to just pour the espresso over the ice so it cools down a little bit. I'm gonna take one of my straws that I recently just got. I picked them up from Target, and I'm gonna stir that up. Then I'm gonna grab my soy milk. So I just have the original soy milk. Vanilla would also work just fine. And I'm just gonna dump her on in. Just give her another stir. And boom. So good. So now I'm gonna make chocolate croissants, and I'm just gonna use these Crescent rolls and some vegan chocolate chips. You preheat the oven to 375. I hate these things. They scare me. Thank goodness. Just gotta get it over with. Okay, so you just separate these triangles. Just start with one triangle, and you take your chocolate chips and you fill them up right in the middle. I kind of like to do a lot. And then I like to pillow it. So I make one pocket and press down the seam, and then another pocket and press down the seam. So it kind of has just a little pocket right here, and I roll it up. Make sure no chocolate looks like it's gonna pour out of it. And we got one done. Now we're just gonna do that many times. Okay, so it is just about 10 o'clock. I'm not going to be eating lunch right now, but I am going to be preparing it. I'm going to be making bruschetta, and so I have 5 Roma tomatoes, Then I just have garlic, salt and pepper, and olive oil, and then this big bush of basil. So what I would recommend when you're doing any type of cooking is that you have the one bowl or plate that you're using to actually put all your ingredients in, especially in something like in a recipe like this. And then having your garbage bowl. So I have like all the extra seeds that I don't want in this, and like the butt of the tomato that I don't want to be super tough in the bruschetta. I learned this from Rachel Ray when I was a very little girl, and it is like the best thing. And then once you are done cooking and your bowl has all of the extra things that you don't want in your food, then you can either save some of it for like a veggie stock, or you can just compost it, which I'm gonna do. So now I'm just gonna start dicing all of my tomatoes. I've already done one, so I'm gonna finish up the other, and then I'll move on to the next steps. Just using 4 cloves, and I will show you how big the cloves are. I have one bigger one. Let's see if that helps. I'm just gonna take this little garlic press and push this down on the garlic. If you don't have one of these garlic presses, you can definitely just dice it up. Since I have one, I'm just gonna use it. So most of it ends up just going up at the top, and then I just take my knife, a spoon also works really well, and scrape it down into the bowl. And then whatever didn't make it, I just kind of pile up and I send through the press again. And now I'm going to take quite a bit of basil. I'm just going to pinch it right off of this plant that I have. So I'm going to start by just rolling up the basil and kind of cutting little slices. So they're all pretty thin, and you can take it and dump it in the bowl. And now I'm going to take just a little bit of olive oil, pour some of that over the top, and some salt and a little bit of pepper. And I'm just going to take a spoon and mix it all up. So this is what it looks like. It looks so delicious. And now that it's all mixed together, I'm just going to take some beeswax wrap that I made, place it over top, and then I'm going to take a rubber band and put that over. I find that beeswax wrap works really nice on vegetables when you just use your hands, but over bowls it's way easier to just use a rubber band to keep it fresh. So to the fridge. And I will see you guys when I'm ready to eat lunch. So it is now 11:23 and I am finally hungry. So I'm just taking this New French Bakery French bread, and now I'm just gonna cut it into little slices and lay it out on my baking sheet. I'm just gonna brush each side with just a little bit of olive oil. Now I'm just gonna keep a close eye on those slices of bread, and once they're crisping up a little bit on the first side, I'm gonna flip them over and watch them until they crisp up on the other side, and then the bread will be done. Okay, so now that it's all done, I'm just gonna put it on a plate. Okay, so now I have all of my crusty little bruschetta toasts done. I'm gonna take my pre-made tomatoes, basil, and garlic. It smells so good. And then I'm gonna scoop some of this onto each piece of toast. Cheers. So good. It is now 3 o'clock and I'm hungry again. I'm gonna have a Boca chicken patty right now. Boca, I usually say Boca burger. It's really not a burger. It's just a vegan chicken patty. I'll go grab them quick. So I have my frozen hamburger bun. I freeze them because Brian doesn't eat these, so I don't go through them so fast. And then I have the Boca burger. The original Boca, spicy chicken veggie patty. I don't like spicy food, but the grocery store I went to did not have the normal ones. So I went with the spicy ones because I also did hear they aren't that flavorful, and so I decided I might as well try the spicy one. And I tried one yesterday too, and I really liked it, but I prefer the plain one. I didn't love the spice of it. So you pull it out. There's usually 2 of them since I had one yesterday. There's only 1 in here. I wish that they kind of just came in the box so we didn't have this plastic, so Boca. Get rid of the plastic. So then I'm just going to take this and put it on my baking sheet. Boom. And I'm going to take one of my burger buns and pop it in the oven so it can defrost. Okay, so to end the day for dinner, I'm having egg rolls. These are just frozen egg rolls. I actually homemade them last week. They're just egg roll wrappers and coleslaw mix. So I'm going to pop these in the microwave. Then I'm going to finish frying them and crisping them up on the stovetop. It's a bit later. I got distracted with a phone call, but my egg rolls are done. And this is where I'm going to end the video. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And comment below what you want to see from us next. Bye!